Prologue. After the war, it was a time of peace and transition. Many things changed as lives were lost in the Anjosican side. Hugh was made Chancellor after Ameri's death in the last war. Hugh now was able to rally a massive army from his homeworld to make up for troop losses suffered in the last war. The returned officers from Anjosika still remained and were a part of the makeup of the empire. Creighton was now the one and only Grand General of the empire after Hugh's promotion. LaFleur had two wives in Zerlene and Alina to keep his company, and his two children, one from each wife, continued to bond. One fateful day, father and son shared a chat in the office chambers of the LaFleur Empire. Senior, my son, I am getting old, and you and I had been around many times in many lives in this universe. I'm thinking of passing the mantle to your sister. What do you say? Junior, father, I don't object to your proposal. I agree that she is capable. Her growth during the last age of chaos was a sight to behold. Her words and motivation and determination drove our armies to fight and on all when all seemed lost. Oh, sorry, father, I meant her words of motivation and determination drove our armies to fight on when all seemed hopeless. I do believe Nadi has what it takes, father. Senior rolls back his chair. Yes, my son, but I am concerned of those that got away from us, and if they would cause trouble for us in the future. Junior then replied, You mean the Sasso, Bilderon, and Caribs, right? Not to mention Fupa, who escaped hell somehow. Senior, yes. I don't think they have what it takes to even beat the Chancellor's Hughes army, so Natasha is safe. Junior, correct, father. You are ever wise. Still, do you think that Chevalier is truly gone? Senior, puzzled. What do you mean, son? Junior, nothing. Just a thought I had, that's all. Senior then gets up from his chair. I understand your concern, my son. Given how long he has been around for and his skills, let's just pray that we have seen the last of the swordsmen in hell. They both agreed and said a short prayer. Afterwards, elsewhere, Hugh was overseeing battle drills near his camp just south of the Golden City. Chancellor Hugh was preparing his men to hunt down the last remnant of foes of the LaFleurs and bring them down for good. Still, none of his drills could prepare him for what was coming. Ruin. One day, over the skies of the planet Utopia, darkness covered the whole planet as a great light power had suddenly overcame the entire universe all at once. Chancellor Hugh and his forces watched in horror as the gold from the Golden City turned into rust in an instant, and the castle was swallowed up by a giant hand of light. Chancellor Hugh said, Oh no, my lords, as he ordered his men to follow him to the Golden City. Quick, men, we must hurry. As the Hugh army arrived to the now ruins of the Golden City, they were shocked to find Andrew LeBurn standing in front of a Chaldean army. LeBurn, Hugh, it's good to see you again. Now I can go all out on you. Chancellor Hugh, how are you alive? How are you alive? I thought you were dead. LeBurn, I was, but the light has brought me back to fight with my own kind. And look at the results. Then Hugh replied, You bastard! You'll pay for this. Armies, charge! For Utopia! Armies, they sound a loud battle cry. An all-out war had broken out between the Chaldeans and Hugh's forces. Despite having technological and numerical advantage, the Hugh forces were losing. Still, Chancellor Hugh refused to give up. Chancellor Hugh, no way. Has fate abandoned my lords now? This has to be a dream. Still, I won't quit. I'll fight to the end. LeBurn, impressive. But now you face me. Fires a fireball. Chancellor Hugh dodges. Still with the same moves, Andrew. You won't beat me like that. The two of them had an epic duel. Alan Byrne was bested by Hugh. LeBurn blasted all. When I was so close to see the end of Anjosica 2, and then a mysterious person appeared and said, I hope you don't think you've won just yet. Chancellor Hugh then said, Who are you?